And I don't know all these old school songs and stuff. Like, what key we in? I'm country. Take me to D flat C sharp, dog. We like black keys. We like black keys. Stuff like, I'm a soldier in the army. We went to the same church. To the same church. You know, I'm a soldier in the I'm a soldier. Let's go, let's go. Everybody clap your hands. I got about 2 minutes to let this go. Y'all ready? They would sing this, Mom. I don't know why they would say, if I die, let me die. I'm like, why would you say that? If I die, let me die. Oh, if I die, let me die. Yeah, if I die, let me die. Sunday morning, everybody clap your hands. I feel churchy, I feel quartet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody clap your hands. Gonna ride it, gonna ride it, gonna ride it, gonna ride it, gonna ride it. 2, 3. So I grew up on stuff like that, and I didn't understand the songs. And so another song will come out of the blue. Some of y'all may not know this, you may. They will say, something on the inside, working on the outside. Oh, what a change in my life. I told you, something on the inside, working on the outside. Oh, what a change in my life. And then we'll do it. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. 1, 2, 3. And so I was little, and so I just remember moving around, clapping my hands and jumping. And I'm like, bruh, these songs are really, really good. So somebody will jump up, and then you'll hear another one like this. It will say, live and he loved me. Die. Church, free me forever. One day is coming back. Glorious day. Come on, one more time. Live it, he love it. The same thing. Never he carry my free me forever. Come on, y'all. One day. Let's go, God back. Here we go. Everybody clap your hands. Down memory lane. 1, 2, 3. Jesus, I'll never forget what you done for me. You say what? Jesus, I'll never say how you what? Jesus, I'll never forget. No, never. I said, God is a good God. Come on, church. I said, God is a good God. I said, God is a good God. I said, God is a good God. Last time, y'all, everybody clap your hand. Clap your hand. Like the devil's in between it. Clap your hand. Everybody clap your hand. On stuff like that. I didn't, since this is our first time, we on a date tonight.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of our Tune Up Tuesday Bible study. I'm going to ask everybody, hit that share button, hit that share button, hit that share button. We want to get word out that we are live tonight for Bible study. I'm really pushing and hoping that you all can catch this word that God has released tonight uh, for our Bible study. So a couple of things. Hit that share button. Hit that share button. But not only that, hit the like button. Shoot some hearts up. Let's see some hearts fly across the screen tonight. But last, but certainly not least, let us get in that comment section. Let's get in the comment section and tell everybody we are here. We are here. We're here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, Pastor Petteway. I'm here. I'm here to see what God is doing at Victory. I'm here because I'm a champion. I'm on my post and in my place. I'm here. So let's put that up. Let's do that. Can we do that tonight? Can we do that? I'm gonna start off with a couple of church announcements, and then I'm gonna get right into tonight's lesson. Man, I'm excited about tonight's lesson and what God is doing tonight. Uh, first announcement. Remember, we're in our series. Use your words. Use your words. We're in our series on use your words. We want to be able to speak that thing into existence. We believe that because we serve a true and living God, we can speak what we cannot see. And what we speak, we will see because I serve a God that can see and has the authority to do it. I can do all things through him. I don't do it without him. Don't get it twisted. It's not about me, it's about him. We're in the year of our manifestation. We are believing that we're going to see it come to pass. I'm believing that it is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Anybody ready for this year, for the year of manifestation to take place for you? For you. I'm expecting manifestation to take place for you this year. We are in constant prayer on the fifth Sunday at 12:30 p.m. We have our first fruits. We're sowing sacrificially. First Sunday, fifth Sunday in this month, we're sowing sacrificially. We send out emails, we send out text messages. Please, sir, please, ma'am, get that information. I want you to be a part of this seed sowing time that we're going to sow together on the fifth Sunday. I'm excited about what God is doing in and through our ministry. So tonight, we're going to take it back to the beginning and talk about use your words. We're going to talk about he said what he said. That's what we're talking about tonight. Genesis 1:1 says this: in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was formless, empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And he separated the light from darkness. And God called the light day and the darkness night. And there was evening and there was morning. When the first day, let's stop there. God said, let there be, and there was. I want to talk about he said what he said. I know we're talking about series of use your words and how we're talking about how words have power, how words have authority, how our words carry meaning and weight. But this is what I want you to understand. I want you to see how God can carry you. See, the thing that I really want us as believers to really catch a hold to is that God is God. Somebody put that in the chat for me. I know it seems simple, but I want to make sure it carries the weight. God is God. No. Capital G. God is God. Somebody put that in the chat for me. God is God. He is God. God is God. Y'all, do you understand that every religion has a God? I want you to hear me. That other religions have a God. Some religions have multiple gods. Some religions have many Godheads that they have. But understand that who we are and what we believe is that our God is God. Everybody has a God. Everybody has a thing that they put at the tip top spear of their life. But as a believer, as a child of Him, watch this. I don't just have someone that I worship. He's my daddy. Oh, I need y'all to hear me tonight. I don't just have somebody I worship, but He is my dad. You trying to figure out why I'm arrogant? You must don't know who my daddy is. See, it's why we need to understand why the children of Israel believed the way that they believed. They never believed that He was just another God. He didn't believe that they didn't believe that He was just another deity. They didn't believe that He was just somebody else to worship. See, I came to help two or three people that have a self-esteem issue. See, you don't understand why the power is in. He thought I was worth saving because you don't understand who He is. Man, I need y'all to hear me. Based on what I believe, I don't have another God. I don't have a God. I have the God. It's only Him. It's so Him that when He said He looked to His left and right, He couldn't even compare Himself to anybody. I serve God. See, it's a difference between what other people have, and I cannot, watch this, I cannot let down what you have, but it cannot challenge the authentic relationship I have with who I serve. Watch this, y'all. I'm not saying you don't have a king. I'm not saying that He does not reign and rule in your life. I am not saying that, unbeliever. What I am saying is that you have a king, but I have a king that rules over your king. Y'all don't want to hear me tonight. I have a king that rules over your king. And watch this. At my king's word, every knee shall bow. Watch this. That's important because that word every means that there's no exclusions from who shall bow. So you keep trying to figure out why I am in the place in the stuff that I'm in, because that everything shall bow to Him, that there is nothing that shall not bow, that everybody must come into agreement that, watch this, you can have what you have, but understand what I have has authority. Ooh, I'm not saying that you are not, watch this, that what you worship is not a king. I'm saying that when your king and my king get in the same room, one has to sit down. I need y'all to hear me tonight. See, you don't understand what the authority is. Is that when certain people sit in rooms and they big dogs, and when they are running everything, and when they got control over certain stuff, they feel like they can stand up and handle certain stuff. But when a real big dog come in the room, when a real person of authority steps into the room, that the person that was talking to you has to sit down, because the real, y'all don't want to hear me today. Yeah, you thought that the person talking to you had authority, but when the manager show up, I need y'all to hear me. When the owner yeah, the manager had an attitude. The manager was talking to you crazy, but when the owner show up, I need you to hear me, because the problem is that some people have owner's frustration with only management duties. Y'all don't want to hear me. And you've let people run and rule your life that only had management duties. Watch this. What's the difference? Because when a owner shows up, the manager, watch this, might help you decide who gets a check, but the owner writes the check. Y'all don't want to hear me. That the authority is always with the person that can make the final decision. The authority is always with the person that has the power to make a change. Watch this, y'all. And if I'm telling you that He said what He said, you have to understand who He is. See, the root of all things that I have. See, you're trying to figure out why my life is different than your life, and why my stuff is different than your stuff, and why my situation doesn't turn out the way your situation turned out. It's because I got somebody on my team. Yeah, you would not have worked out by now. Yeah, you would have fallen short. You would have not been able to do it. But I had someone on my team. Watch this. When you were talking to the manager, watch this, y'all. I was texting the owner. Y'all don't want to hear me tonight. That some of us struggle because we have not understood. We have not put things in the proper order. We have not appreciated who He is. Three things I got to get out of here. I'm not going to be before you long, because I need us to understand that you cannot use the authority given to you by Him until you understand who He is. They had a song a couple of years ago. You must not know about me. Y'all don't want to hear me. See. When you are worried about stuff that is under His domain, you must don't know who He is. When you are stressed out by something that He has authority over, you must don't know who He is. See, when you've let money and people become gods, you don't know who He is. Watch this, y'all. In Genesis 1 tells us who He is. Three things. I got to get out of here. First things it tells us is He is the only creator. I need y'all to hear me tonight. That He is the only creator. This is amazing to me because there are two types of things that make things happen. There's a creator and then there is an inventor. Watch this, y'all. A creator can take nothing and make something. He stepped out on nothing. In the beginning, God created. Watch this. That's that word. The heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and without void, and the spirit moved over the deep. Watch this. But what's important about that is that you have to understand that for Him to step out on nothing and make something, it had to mean that He could create. See, y'all miss me. Can I come back around for myself because I'm feeling happy about that because watch this. He is the only creator, but I know some people that have invented some things. Ooh, this inventing to invent something means literally that they took something that was already there and put some things together and made something new. The difference between the two is that a creator can take nothing and make something, and an inventor can take something and make something new. See, He didn't have to create something new because it came from nothing. There was nothing there until He said, "Let there be." Ooh, I need somebody with me tonight. Who wouldn't serve a God that can take nothing and make something? Why are you shouting about that? Because you keep thinking that He needs to use the residue of your past to make your future work. But I need two or three people that say He can use nothing. He can make something out of nothing. I didn't even see that I had that power. I didn't even see that I had that authority. I didn't even see that I had that skill and that gifts until He tapped into that and made me. He's such a powerful God that He can create me into something that I'm not, that I never seen that I was. I need y'all to hear me tonight. He can take a messed up me, woo, and create me again. Creating me. I need y'all to hear me tonight. The old song said, creating me a clean heart. That means it's take this old one, throw it away. Give me a whole new heart in me. Give me a new spirit, a new attitude. See, Patti LaBelle wasn't the only one that had a new attitude. See, some of us have had new attitudes, and you don't know you got a new attitude until the stuff that used to set you off don't even bother you anymore. The stuff that used to send you into to a whole nother realm, it doesn't even phase you anymore until you realize that the stuff that used to set you back and trip you up, it is not even a dilemma anymore because you had a new attitude. You got a new attitude. You got a new attitude because you've been created in. Why? Because He is the only creator. See, you keep letting everybody put their hands on you and telling you what they see in you, the authority they see in you, and the power they see in you. But you need to understand that He can create something in you that nobody's seen in you. You didn't even look like it. You didn't even feel like it. You see, he is so God. Oh, I need y'all to hear me. That He didn't have to debunk science to make Him be real. I was talking to a guy the other day, and he was telling me about the Big Bang Theory and how these atoms clashed together and created all of this beautiful stuff that we call Earth today. And I listened to him, and and they was trying to talk about how God was, how God worked this thing together and how science is science and what science does and what science did. And I said to them, I'm not saying that science is wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, watch this, that everything you said is incorrect. I only have one question. Your statement to me was two atoms banged together, hence the Big Bang. My question is, who was the one that put the atoms together? I need somebody to hear me. Who was the one holding the atoms apart? And maybe if you put God together with science, what if his thing of let there In the beginning, God created heavens and the earth. Watch this. What if it was him saying in the beginning, let them come together? That tick and tock was the two atoms that had to smash together to make the bang happen because he could do what nobody else can do. Who put the atoms together and put enough in the atoms that all of these years later, he's still, see, I need somebody to hear me. I got an iPhone 14. They made 17 iPhones since the first one came out, had to keep coming out with new and improved, new technology, new infrastructure, new camera, new apps, new things, new that, new the other. Why did my iPhone keep having to get better? But I got a God that spoke over 5 billion years ago, said, let that be, and that was. I need somebody to hear me today. That he spoke something into existence and made something out of nothing. He said, let that be, and there's never had to be a new and improved. We've never had to leave this thing and come back to it again. He's never had to get an upgrade. Oh, I need somebody to hear me. I had to get saved, but he had enough on here to save me all by himself. He is the only. I feel it. I feel it tonight. He's the only creator. Somebody put only. Just that one word in the comments. Only. He's the only creator. Yeah. He is the only creator. Watch this. Second thing that we know about, he said what he said. Watch this. Second thing is his words have power. His words have power. He said this. He said it like this. He said, I'm not a man that I can lie. Watch this. Whatever he speaks has to happen. Man, I need somebody to hear me tonight. That he is so God that whatever he says has to happen. It's amazing because you look at this in Judges 6. He sees he sees the man at the wine press thrashing wheat at the wine press, and he tells him, the man says, mighty man of valor. God has need for you. And watch this, y'all. He's scared. He's hiding at the wine press. And God calls him what it doesn't look like he is. Watch this. But because of what God spoke in chapter 6, in chapter 7, he's leading the army. Y'all don't want to talk to me. Because God will call you what you're not. So you have the authority to become it. Ooh, it's amazing. Watch this, y'all. Can I help you? Can I bless you? God says, let me put this on the screen if it's on the slide. Watch this. Watch this. And emptiness, emptiness was all over the surface of the deep, hovering over it. And he said, let there be light. And there was light. Watch this, y'all. There is no scriptural reference to explain how light knew what to be it. Oh, y'all don't want to hear me. He didn't have to stop and tell the sun to shine. Ooh, you shine, you go down, you make this. He said, let there be. And it became because he said it was going to be it. I need you, Brother Reggie. You blessing me tonight already in the comments. He's a sovereign God, that he reigns over everything. That sovereign means to self-reign, that he's self-existent. He is all by himself, that he has the authority that when his words speak, it comes true because that's what he said. Ooh. If he says, oh, I need y'all to hear me. Watch this. He says that now unto him who is able, Jude 24, now unto him who is able to keep you from falling and present you faultless. Oh, I need y'all to hear me tonight. That only makes sense. If you don't understand that you've already fallen. Oh, the song says we fall down, but we get up. Man falls 7 times, get up 8. We fall down and we get up. But how will he keep me from falling? Oh, I need y'all to hear me tonight. He has the authority to keep me from falling and present me faultless when I know that I have fallen and I am full of fault. Ooh. Why do I feel like I can shout about that thing? Because y'all don't understand it, that he has the authority to be able to speak. Because what I thought was falling, I was covered. Ooh. Y'all, if you got a real good insurance plan, they got something I think they stole from God. They got accident forgiveness. Y'all, when you covered by the blood, you got accident forgiveness. Because when he said, let there be, it was not in existence. It came into existence because he said it. He didn't move to do it. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. I need y'all to hear me. He didn't send anybody else to do it. He said, let it be. Oh, I need you to hear me about this word let. It means to allow. It means that it was light somewhere saying, it's going to be my time soon. That light said, let me shine. I got something to do. And he said, let you go on and do what you came to do. My words have power. Light became light because he said, let it be. Oh my God. His words have power. His words give authority. I need somebody to hear me. Watch this. Words shouldn't be spoken until you understand the power that they carry. Watch people that just talk out the side of their mouth. Watch people that just say stuff just to be saying it. Watch people that say stuff and don't understand the authority behind what they say because they can just throw words around. But you need some people in your life that understands that my words have power. And when I say I'm going to stick beside you, then I'm not going to leave you. When I say I'm with you, I'm down. We down like 4 flats on the Cadillac. That means that when chips get down, you don't have to look for me. You should just understand that I'm be right there. I need somebody to hear me today. That your words have power. I need somebody to hear me. Proverb says it like this. It says life and the power of life and death is in the power of the tongue. Sometimes the stuff you going through is because you spoke it over yourself. Woo! Ain't no good man out there. That's because you can't find them because you keep speaking to the no good people. You keep speaking brokenness into your life. You keep speaking barrenness into your life. You need to speak to the fruitfulness of your life. You need to speak to the productivity in your life. Speak to the innovative thoughts in your life. Speak. I need somebody to hear me tonight. Because if his words have power and I am his child, when I speak it, my daddy starts giving me what I've spoken. Ooh, I need somebody to hear me tonight. See, y'all wasn't ready for this here kind of teaching. I know y'all was ready for some other stuff. That your words have power. People have lived because they say, I refuse to die in the shape I'm in. People have gotten jobs because they said, the next one I go and apply for, it's mine. And when you keep claiming it, they ain't got no choice but to hire you. I need somebody to hear me tonight. You speak your way into some stuff. Yeah, you need to prepare yourself into some stuff. You need to get into some situations that you know that would line up with where you're trying to go. But you can't be working towards something and speaking something totally against it. You should always speak the best and expect the best. Be surprised when it don't happen. Woo. Watch, I'm preparing for the worst. Everybody, people gonna be people. No, baby, not the people in my life. I'm shocked when the people in my life mess up. I'm shocked when the people in my life do wrong because they understand that their words have power. But he said this about you. Baby, I don't care what they said about me. Tell them, say it to me. Ooh, I need y'all to hear me tonight. Because people around me don't stay around me long if you got a negative mindset. Because it's only so much you can talk to pastor about that's about the stuff wrong in your life. Because the first question I'm going to ask you is, so what are we doing about it? How are we going to fix that situation? How are we going to heal that situation? How are we going to turn that situation around? Yes, I understand that you've been down. I understand that you got a lot going on. I understand that you're depressed and stressed. But baby, what's the plan to get up? Because see, we can rehearse the problem, but that doesn't fix anything. Can we start talking and speaking power into how we fix that? Well, Pastor, you don't understand. You always got a plan. You always know what to say. You always know what to do. You the king of the pivot. I hear all this stuff all the time. And it doesn't mean that I don't get down. It doesn't mean that I don't understand why you're trying to talk to me about the stuff you're talking to me about. But what I'm trying to tell you is if you're rehearsing the problem, you keep speaking authority to the issue. You need to start speaking to the solution. So what are we going to do now? Yeah, I understand you're in a dilemma. But let's talk about the deliverance. Well, I need y'all to hear me tonight. Yeah, you broke. But how did you get broke? How can you make sure you don't get broke no more? They didn't evict you last month. They're not going to evict you this month because you got a plan for the next month. I need y'all to hear me. See, you have to learn how to speak that thing into existence because you have to say, let there be light when there is no. I was talking today, and I'm not even going to say who I was talking to because I don't want to give out anybody business, but I was explaining to them how Habakkuk 2:2 works. Habakkuk 2:2 says, "Write the vision, make it plain, so the harrow ones that they can see it." It literally means, watch this, when you use your words, when you even write it down, you write in accordance to what you believe to happen when it's not happening. What you believe is going, write the vision, write what you expect to happen, even when it ain't happening. Ooh. So when it starts happening, people know this is because I spoke it. I don't need to write that my bank account is low. I don't need to write down every heartbreak and every situation, every dilemma and every problem I got. I'm starting to write some of my solutions. That yes, I cried yesterday. I want to make it a month without shedding a tear. My vision is I want to make it through this year. I want to make it through this year and come out this year with a savings account. Y'all don't want to hear me. I'm writing a vision, and I'm gonna make it plain. Watch this, that make it plain literally means to make it a measurable goal. Oh, I need y'all to hear me tonight. Make it plain means that when you achieve it, it's understood that it was achieved. See, we keep making dreams. We keep saying, I want to lose weight. Well, how much weight you want to lose? And by when you want to lose it? And what's the plan to make that happen? How you going to walk through? Let that be. Quit trying to assess what you've done and start working toward where you're going. You spent enough time in where you were. You need to start working towards what. And if money fixes all of your problems, you got cheap issues. Oh, I need somebody to hear me tonight. You need to have some let there be stuff. Why? Why do you shout? Because he said what he said. And he is my daddy. His words have power. Man, I hope I'm helping somebody tonight. You cannot rehearse the issue. You cannot rehearse the dilemma without referencing the deliverance. Even if it's the Exodus plan, I won't be in here forever. Baby, I might be broke for the next week, but the next 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, I'm coming out of this thing. I'm walking out of this and have the plan on how you're never going to go back. Man, I say this all the time. It's literally life lessons. You have to learn to speak to stuff. You cannot, the one thing you don't get anymore, you can get another check, you can get you can get all of this other stuff that can get replaced. You get another car, get another house, you can get another degree, you can get anything you want to get. The one thing you can't get no more is time. Woo! And when you realize that you cannot get any more time, you'll realize that you have let people ruin and run and waste the amount that they're going to have. I'm not giving you any more of my time to waste. Oh, I need y'all with me tonight. You can't waste no more of my time. And when I, watch this, and when I see you, watch this, y'all, signing up for a role I've already fired somebody from, you get benediction. Oh, I need y'all to hear me tonight. No, you don't have to play the whole gambit on me. No. Some movies I watch, when a movie get deep into it and I start being able to tell what's going to happen, I turn it off. I've seen this movie before. I've seen this storyline before. I don't have to. So don't let people, oh, I'm going to bless 3 people in here tonight. Don't let people continue to play the game. Woo, when you've seen how it's going in. I got to get out of here. His words have power. Third and final thing is he sets things in order. Watch this. He said, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. There was evening and there was morning. The first day. Watch this. Y'all don't, this going to bless 3 people in the back. If you want God to abide in what you're doing, God always abides in order. Ooh. You want to know why he hadn't spoken to your situation? Because some of us ain't got our stuff in order. Ooh, and I'm blessing somebody tonight. I'm gonna have to download this and watch it again. This gonna bless me. Somebody put that in the comments. Order. He puts it in order. No, he just don't show up and just start throwing around his weight. No, no, no. When he showed up, watch this in verse 2. Now the earth was formless and empty in darkness and was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved over, hovering the waters. The next thing he did after he saw that it was just darkness, he put it in order. He said, sun, you shine. Moon, you be over here. Earth, you spin. And when you spin, light, you're going to be called day. Darkness, you're going to be called night. And some of us are struggling because you keep inviting God to stuff that you refuse to put in order. You keep asking God to reign and rule in disorder. Have you fixed, cleaned up, worked through the stuff that he's put in place? Oh, I need somebody to hear me tonight. Because when he comes in, he's not asking questions. He didn't ask the darkness, are you fine running everything all day, every day? He says, after my spirit went over, I had a plan for it. Clean that stuff up, move it around, put it in the right place. And then he comes in and sets it. How you know that God is in somebody's life? He start putting stuff in order. Watch this, y'all. I'm finna bless 3 people. I'm finna bless. It's 32 people watching me. I'm finna bless 28 of them. 32 people watching. I'm finna bless 28 of them. Watch this. I'm finna help you. I'm finna help you identify when God is in somebody's life. When they start getting stuff in order, and people start treating them how they were when they were not in order. Ooh, and they don't even reference it no more. They keep kind of trying to call you what you used to be, and it don't even reference you anymore. Oh, I need somebody with me. That you used to just be darkness. You used to just be lazy. You used to just be a liar. You used to just not have your stuff together. You used to be out of order. But when God starts cleaning you up, you used to be mean, but when God starts working on you, you used to, I need somebody to hear me, used to cuss everybody out. But when God starts putting you in order, light, you get here. Day, you get over here. You spin, turn. And every time, I need y'all to hear me, the entire first chapter, every time he spoke, order came into. Because watch this, y'all. This order cannot stand in the presence of God. You want God to get in your life? Ooh, allow his words to have power. Oh my God. I hope I'm blessing somebody tonight. Because watch this. You keep looking for fruit, but you didn't let him put light on it. Ooh, I need y'all to hear me. Because it goes it's just blessed me. It keeps happening to me. He puts it in order, watch this, to put it in order. His order is in order. How is order in order, Reverend? Glad you asked me. I'm going to get out of here. He first separates night from day. Next thing he says, watch this, y'all. He made the vault. He said, let there be a vault between the waters that separate the water from water. So God made a vault and separated the waters from water and the vault from the water above it. And so it became, God said, let the vault be the sky. And there was evening. And there was morning the second day. Watch this, y'all. He separates the ground, the water from the sky. Order. Oh, I need y'all to hear me. Watch this. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to put it on the screen because I don't want y'all to think I'm making this up. I want y'all to hear me because I'm really done. I'm going to let the Bible preach itself. Second day, he called the vault under the water to sea and to be gathered in one place and let the dry land. And God said, let the land be gathered and the waters appear. And it was so. God called the dry place land and produced vegetation, seed, seeds, and God saw it was good. Then God said, let bearing plants and trees and the land bear fruit with the seed and according to the various kinds, and it was so. The land produced vegetations, bearing seed according to their kind, and the trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kind. And God saw it was good. You don't get the benefit of his authority working in your life until you yield to his word. You want stuff to stop going left and right, up and down, upside down. When he speak a word, let it run. Let it run rampant. Let it have total control. Don't question it. Don't pull it out. Don't try to dissect it. Just let his word have root. Why is this powerful? Because if you understand who God is and what God is doing in and through your life, when you realize that people, stuff, situations always bring chaos, that ain't God. Watch this, y'all. I'm finna bless 3 people. Chaos, watch this, always lets you discern where God is not. Because when God is there, chaos gets pulled over into the creator. Chaos in the creator's hands becomes order. Don't get involved with stuff that's still in chaos. You give that to him. You don't have the authority to disband chaos. You let chaos be dealt with by the creator. So when people come into your world, your arena, your element, your environment, and they try to take over what God has put in you, you realize this is chaos. I must turn this over to him. And what they do is they start talking to you about what you used to do and how you used to say. And you say, you know what? You're in the creator's hands. I'm not trying to bring division. Watch this. I'm trying to bring creation. Watch this. What do you want him to do? I want him to create in me a clean heart. Keep your problems over there. Keep your issues over there. Okay, let me go there since I'm already halfway there and it's 7:45. The problem with some of us as believers, we thought that being with God made us qualified, certified, and qualified, certified storm chasers. We thought that we became storm chasers because I'm saved. I can go get everybody saved. That wasn't what he called you to do. He didn't call you. Ooh, God never called you to calm chaos. Oh, I need y'all to hear me tonight. This is gonna bless somebody. God never called you to calm chaos. Watch this. Every time the disciples found themselves in a storm, they found Jesus. Why, when you in a storm, you trying to calm storms all by yourself? Find Jesus. Give the storm over to Jesus. Give your burdens over to Jesus. Give your issues over to Jesus. And watch this. He will put it in order. What did he do when they woke him up on the back of the ship? He said, peace, be still. Put it in order. Because he never operates in chaos. Oh, I need y'all to hear me. He wouldn't rebuke you until there was order in the environment. Oh, I need y'all to hear me tonight. You keep trying to calm chaos when that was never your calling. I'm gonna put that on Facebook tonight. Quit trying to calm chaos when that ain't your calling. How can you say it a different way? Quit trying to heal when you only designed to help. You keep pulling yourself into chaos with a God complex like you are God. Put it in order. What do you pray for them, Reverend, if you telling me they don't get in their issues? God, put them in order. If they see me doing better and it disrupts them, God, put them in order. When I get a church home that I like and they don't understand why I'm going to it, put them in order. When they didn't have a problem with me going to the club, but they got a problem with me going to church, put them in order. I need somebody to hear me. Because I'm done. I'm for real. I'm done. Because people that have I'm going. I ain't finna keep stopping myself. Because people will have a problem with you living in victory when they've designed and desired for defeat to be your goal. Mm, put them in order. Chaos. Calming chaos is not your calling. I'm not a storm chaser, baby. I know a storm calmer, though. Because what you'll realize is you keep trying to heal people in their storms when they're more comfortable in a storm. They like you. My God, today. They like you being defeated because it simplifies what they dealing with. Ooh. They don't mind you being broken. They desire you being broken because you being broken doesn't highlight the issues they got. And the moment he speaks light into your situation, their problem is they still stuck in, is he God by himself? And you keep telling them, I can't stay in the shape that I'm in. The potter has wanted to put me back together again. And I can't, I'm letting him speak to the stuff in my life because I started out as empty and void. But by the time I get to verse 12, I'm producing fruit. Ooh. And guess what? The people that made you comfortable with being empty and void will be very uncomfortable when you start producing. Ooh. Because fruit producing cannot be questioned. Man, I need y'all to hear me tonight. People can deny that you had light on you. People can deny that you separated your top from your bottom, and the stuff that used to elevate you don't elevate you, and the stuff that you used to stand on, you don't stand on that no more. They comfortable with that because that's all you talk. But when you start producing fruit, man, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done for real. Because when he said what he said, he made me to produce fruit. And the fruit I bear cannot be questioned because he does not bless. The way that an apple tree is known as an apple tree because it produces apples. A blessed person can bless other people because they understand I'm giving what I've been given. And I need y'all with me tonight. Why do you sow into ministries? Why do you believe in first fruit? Why do you believe in tithing? Why do you believe in all of this stuff? And you've been broke, you've been evicted, you've had cars repossessed. Why do you believe all of that stuff? And some people still think you half of what you used to be. Well, let me tell you about something. I got some fruit on me. Woo. And if you try to handle me how I used to be handled, you won't understand because my fruit can't be denied. My anointing can't be denied. My authority can't be denied. Because he sets things in order. I'm done. Let's pray. God, I love you. God, I honor you. I appreciate you, God. Thank you for this day. Thank you for your power. Thank you for your authority in our lives, through our lives. Thank you for your people. Thank you for your consistency in your word that you've seen us and seen through us to be able to be a blessing. God, thank you for allowing us to see the word active and relevant in our lives every day of our life. God, you are worthy for all of the glory, all the honor, and the praise. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you all for everything that you do. Remember, y'all, we are going higher. Remember, Text to Give. We give every Tuesday night a seed of $20. Seed of $20 every Tuesday night. If you have not tithed, if you want to give your tithe tonight, you are able to do that as well through our online ways. You can scan, screenshot this, take a picture of the QR code here in the corner. You can go on our website, everythingvictory.org. You can give online. No, I'm believing God for a miraculous time on the fifth Sunday. We have a goal that I believe that God is going to allow us to meet and beat. Somebody put meet and beat our goal on the fifth Sunday. I'm expecting God to do miraculous and powerful things. Remember, you can give online. Text to Give online, Cash App. You can give through our app. Let's do that together. Let's do that together tonight. We believe that sheep do things together. So thank you all so much. I love you all. I'm caught up, y'all. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. That it's going to be a powerful time in God. That God is taking us somewhere in a season of momentum. We are moving forward, and when you gain momentum, you move faster, acceleration, faster, because we believe in the words we speak and the things that we are speaking out of our mouths. Believe me, I love you all. I appreciate you. Thank you for partnering with us. If you are available, join us for prayer tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you all have done. See you all tomorrow night in prayer. Remember, you are never, if you're part of victory, if you are a victorious person, if you believe in what we believe in, if you walk in what we walk in, if you have the authority that we have the authority because of who we believe in, guess what? You will never, ever, 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 ever be defeated. Be blessed. I love you all. See you all tomorrow night.
Devil is a liar. God is exalted. Never be defeated. Never be defeated. Devil is a liar. God is exalted. Never be defeated. Never be defeated. Devil is a liar. God is exalted. I'll never be defeated. I'll never be defeated.